Genesis chapter 32. So Jacob went on his way, and the Malachim of Yahweh encountered him. When Jacob saw them, he said,
"This is Yahweh's camp."
So he called the name of that place Mahanaim, that is, 2 camps. Then Jacob sent messengers ahead of him to Esau, his brother, in the land of Seir, the country of Edom, and he commanded them, saying,
"Speak in this way to my brother Esau. Thus your servant Jacob says, I have stayed with Laban and remained there until now. I have oxen, donkeys, flocks, and male and female servants, and I have sent to tell my brother in order that I might find honor in your sight."
Then the messengers returned to Jacob, saying,
"We came to your brother Esau, and he also is coming to meet you, and 400 men are with him."
Then Jacob was greatly afraid and distressed, and he divided the people that were with him, and the flocks and herds and camels into 2 companies. And he said,
"If Esau comes to one company and attacks it, then the other company which is left will escape."
Then Jacob prayed,
"O heavenly Father of my father Abraham, and heavenly Father of my father Isaac, O Yahweh, who said to me, return to your country and to your kindred, and I will deal well with you. I am not worthy of the least of all the mercies and of all the faithful truth which you have shown your servant. For I crossed over this Jordan with my staff, and now I have become 2 companies. Deliver me, I pray, from the hand of my brother, from the hand of Esau, for I fear him, that he should come and attack me and the mothers with the children. For you promised, I will surely increase you and make your descendants as the sand of the sea, which cannot be numbered for its multitude."
So he spent the night there, and took what came to his hand as a gift for Esau his brother, 200 female goats and 20 male goats, 200 ewes and 20 rams, 30 female camels with their young, 40 cows and 10 bulls, 20 female donkeys and 10 foals. Then he put them in the care of his servants, every drove by itself, and said to his servants,
"Go over in front of me, and put some distance between each successive drove."
And he gave orders to the first one, saying,
"When Esau my brother meets you, and asks you, saying, To whom do you belong, and where are you going, and to whom do these animals in front of you belong? Then you shall say to him, They are your servant Jacob's. They are a present sent to my ruler Esau, and behold, he also is behind us."
He also instructed the second, the third, and all who followed the droves, saying,
"In this manner you shall speak to Esau when you encounter him, and also say, Behold, your servant Jacob is behind us."
For he thought to himself,
"I will appease him with the present that goes in front of me, and afterward I will see his face. Maybe he will accept me."
So the gifts went on over before him, but he himself spent the night in the camp. And he arose that night, and took his 2 wives, his 2 maidservants, and his 11 sons, and crossed over the ford of Jabbok. He took them, and sent them over the stream, and then sent over all his possessions. Then Jacob was left alone, and a man wrestled with him until the breaking of day. Then, when he saw that he did not prevail against him, he touched the socket of his hip, and the socket of Jacob's hip was out of joint as he wrestled with him. And he said,
"Let me go, for the day breaks."
But he said,
"I will not let you go unless you bless me."
So he said to him,
"What is your name?"
And he said,
"Jacob."
And he said,
"Your name shall no longer be called Jacob, that is, supplanter, but it will be Yisrayl, for you have struggled with Yahweh and with men, and have prevailed."
Then Jacob asked him, saying,
"Tell me your name," I asked.
And he said,
"Why is it that you ask about my name?"
Then he blessed him there. And Jacob called the name of the place Peniel, that is, face of Yahweh.
For I have seen Yahweh face to face, and my life was spared.
The sun rose above him as he left Peniel, and he limped on his hip. Therefore, to this day, the children of Israel do not eat the muscle that shrank on the hip socket, because he touched the socket of Jacob's hip in the muscle that shrank.